What's up, guys? I want to apologize for this car reveal being so long. I know I really shouldn't have to apologize because it's not your channel, it's mine, but I feel like I've been dropping too many pictures and too many hints about this thing, and there's just not enough coverage about it. So we went and got the car last night. I did not film it only because it was nighttime, and I feel that vlogging at night just doesn't work. Not vlogging, but recording at night. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of doing it at night. Recording, that is. We got over there, it was 2.5 hours from Wauchula to Melbourne. And this is in Florida, by the way. And picked up the vehicle, and it was in better shape than I originally anticipated. There's a few minor things that I'd like to tweak or dial in. The only big thing on the exterior that's bothering me is a scratch, which I knew it had some light scratches, but there's one that's gonna have to be like wet sanded and then polished out. So I'm gonna end up polishing the entire car, doing a good full detail on it with some polishing. Those videos will be to come. But yeah, the vehicle itself rides extremely smooth. I'm going to be changing the suspension, probably one of the first things I do to it. Front end sits really low. The back end is, you know, moderate height. So I think the front struts might be blown, but that's okay. I was gonna replace them with coilovers anyways. I'm not doing Raceland, I'm not doing Megan coilovers, I'm not doing any of those cheapies you can buy on eBay. I'm probably gonna be doing a BC coil, a BC Racing coilover setup, which they're about $1,000, but everyone knows BC and they're extremely reliable. Get the height where you want it, the dampening, the preload, all that good stuff. It's very easy to work on. So make sure you stay tuned for those videos to come. You'll see all that stuff gonna be done to the car. So the car originally was supposed to be purchased last week for my wife's Valentine's Day gift. I don't know why I just had a brain fart there. It's supposed to be her Valentine's Day gift. It didn't work out that way. The reason why, the original car we were looking at, it already had coilovers on it, and it had exhaust already on the car. It might have been too loud to begin with because it was straight pipe, so it was header, no cat, no resonator, no muffler. It was just ridiculously loud. Can always be toned down, but that car ended up, we drove close to halfway. It was in Largo, Florida. So we drove halfway, and he texted me and said that he couldn't find the title. And I don't know about you, but I'm not buying a car without a title. I don't care if it's a Miata. I don't care if it's a Lambo. I'm not gonna buy a Lambo. I don't have that money. You know, I don't feel safe buying a car without a title. It just doesn't make me feel right. It feels really sketchy. So after talking with that guy for 2 to 3 weeks, I ended up not getting the car. So last night we drove east from Wauchula to Melbourne, picked this car up, and I couldn't be more happier for the clean slate for us to work on. No, it's not the color that I wanted to get her. It's close, but it's not the exact color, which is okay. Paint fixes everything. So anyways, here's the car. All right, guys, you ready for this? Are you ready? Bam. It is a 2006 Mini Cooper Non-S. It's got 167,000 miles. Automatic, leather interior. It's really clean. I'll show you the scratch I was talking about earlier. But, I mean, aside from being dirty, it's clean. And for those of you that don't understand the reference, then you're just too young or stupid. Oh man, I almost choked on my joke. So These little scratches here are not scratches, they're actually dirt, I think. Yeah, that's just dirt. So whoever had it previous to the guy I picked it up from didn't take that great of care of it. But considering the year, the mileage, you know, I'm kind of impressed. I really am. I don't know what kind of tires these are. They're pretty much garbage. Their size are 175, 65, 15. I think this car came with 17s. I know certain models did. Maybe not this car, but let's see. It's got garbage tires. It's got a silver roof, which is in good shape. It's got sunroof and moonroof, which is pretty awesome. I don't know if you guys know on Mini Coopers, but the underside of them, there's a shade that you pull back on the front one and on the back one, but they're mesh. They're not like a traditional sunroof closed visor that's solid. It's mesh. So yeah, pardon the bugs and it being dirty and all that. I gotta figure out somebody who can clean it. I don't know if there's anyone out there that can do it. That was a joke, people. You all know that I like to keep my vehicles clean for the most part. The only drawbacks that I saw in the car, obviously that scratch I was talking about, is right there. It starts here and then ends here. So I might have to sand it. I might have to get it body worked. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if he ran into something or someone keyed him. I don't know. But from what I saw, there's no dents or anything like that. So the wife has a key and she's at work, or else I'd show you the interior. But it's pretty clean. Aside from having a rip on the driver's seat, right where it meets, like right where your butt would sit, there's a rip on it. So it's not that big of a deal. The back seat's pretty big. It did come with a subwoofer, an amp, and a Pioneer head unit. I'm probably gonna put that Pioneer head unit in simply because the factory radio on this sucks. The audio is not that bad, but the knobs and everything, they're just, I don't know, they're worn out. So when you go to turn the volume up, instead of going up, it goes down 2 or 3 clicks. So you gotta, you know, really slowly click it and click it. So that's it, guys. That's the car. Sorry that it's taken 2 or 3 weeks to reveal it, but there she is. And I think my wife named it Micoo, so M-I-C-O-O. If you guys don't understand that, then sorry. Once it's washed and cleaned up, I think it'll come out nice. So leave your comments down below what we should do. You want to see some satin wheels on this, or some polished BBS RS wheels? That's the notorious BBS that everyone likes to put on Mini Coopers. And there's a reason why, because it looks so good. Or should we do white wheels? We were talking about doing a white roof. Then she wanted to do a satin roof. So she can't really make her mind up. But the videos to come will show this getting cleaned and a little bit more in-depth footage of everything, maybe on the inside. Maybe I can show you the tiny little motor. But for being naturally aspirated, it's not that bad. I mean, it's certainly faster than a Miata, it's faster than a Scion TC, but it's still slow. So we'll change that in the future. Anyways, there it is.